And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. 6:45 p.m. Never hurts to give it a shot. There we go. Put the participants. Because the pants are important. Move that over here. Got a little Superman swoop going on. And, geez. Wild Rover, dummy. Been a wild rover for many a year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer, but now I'm returning with Golden Great Store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, 'cause it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. She asked, I asked her for credit. She answered me. Something sounds off. I took out me pockets and silver and Sprite, and the landlady's eyes opened wide in delight. She said, I have whiskeys and wines on the best, and the words that I told you were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, that's really starting to get to me. I'll go back to my parents, confess what I've done, and ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. One more time, and it's no. I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. Hello, said hi. I was just practicing. Hello, Stacy Mitchell. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. you don't know already, my name's Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel, and I just thought I'd pop onto the live stream and see who shows up. Sometimes it fills up, sometimes I hear crickets. But either way, while I sit here and I wait for people to show up, let me bring you closer. I like to practice playing guitar in certain songs. I'm hoping that someday, one of my aspirations is to work at the local Renaissance Fair. And so I was just practicing The Wild Rover. And that's one of the songs they sing at the old Ren Fair. And I'm a little goofy, as this next song will let you know. Be courteous, kind, and forgiving. Be gentle and peaceful each day. Be warm and humid and grateful, and have a good thing to say. Be thoughtful and trustful and childlike. Be witty and happy and wise. Be honest and love all your neighbors. Be obsequious, firm and clairvoyant. Be pompous, obese, and eat cactus. Be dull and boring and underpresent. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. Tasteless, rude, and offensive. Live in a swamp and be three-dimensional. Untuned twang with lyrics. I'm listening to it and I'm going, something's got to be off. It's good to see you, Toto. Called me out on my bull. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll do it when I'm off the stream. No, it sounds terrible. Because there's nothing like watching someone tune a guitar. I'm gonna have to thank you for that. Because I was just gonna go right through it. It sounds much better. You know, have you ever had to force your way through a song? You're just like, something don't sound right, but I gotta get through it. I told you the reason I still use this guitar, right? That my dad gave me this guitar before he died. And so even though it's all messed up and all sorts of, it's so hard to keep in tune, but it's sentimental. So I feel like, you know, if I'm playing it, it's still something I got left over from my dad. You know what I mean? And this guitar was made the same year I was born, 1970. So that makes this a 54-year-old guitar. When it's tuned, yeah. That's why I was like, I'm glad you came in and called me out on my BS. Because sometimes, you know, you're like, maybe I'm just hearing that. And I was reluctant to even stream because in the last stream, all the kids showed up, like all the minors showed up, and then I was just playing in the background, and they were having like a battle royale. They were fighting amongst themselves. You know what I mean? And like I had no idea what was going on. All of a sudden, I look and they're screaming at each other in the text, and I'm like, oh boy. I was like, okay, out. I'm gonna head out now. Hey, just the man I'd like to see. Let me put this down for a second and hope it doesn't detune in the next few seconds. We're going for a little field trip. It's good to see you, Steve. Or virtually see you. All right, so I had it redone. So this is the new one. And hopefully you can read that. So that's I had them do another one up. And I'm pretty sure this one will fit. So, yeah, I wanted to show you that. Hey, sorry about before. I was just joking. The basha, see? And that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Aspen. Tell them how you were acting in the last stream. Now, and I like Aspen, but Aspen was on the warpath. But they all were. That's the funnier part. So that's, I mean, I don't think there's another Steve Cutler in the world. Certainly not one with the value you have to me. But, I mean, maybe if you, I don't know. Maybe if you get ripped someday, the other one will be good. I don't know. And Sparky does sing it better. You think that's why I was sour? It was because all you kids were fighting in the room. It had nothing to do with, Sparky and Steve. They're both better than me. They're both better guitar players. And that's all right. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it was all the kids attacking each other. That was the part where I was like, ugh. So when are you going to be, there's so many questions, Steve. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, Ashley Etherean. Yo. Yeah, but we got to spend time together, man. You gotta come and hang out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Or somehow I gotta make it down there. Although, next week, I'm going to have the car for a few days, like between Tuesday and Thursday. My mom's going to be going to Sarasota. And so she's going to leave me with the car. So I might be able to get down to you. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that might be something we could arrange. I'm not sure. Your work schedule still confuses me because your Tuesdays, your Friday or something. I have Wednesday and Thursdays off. Okay, so one of those. You're at school now? I thought you were homeschooled. Shouldn't you be focusing, Asher Eutherian, on your schoolwork if you're in school? I don't know why I just heard it. I'm pissed off at one of my friends, so I can watch the stream all night. 12 a.m. for me. All right. I'm uh 12 because I think Aspen's in Wales. Am I right, or is that wrong? In boarding school, sadly. Is it an all-girls boarding school to keep you safe from Ghislaine Maxwell? Because I'm in the future. Correct answer. I got to go. Bye. All right, later. Come and throw the garbage. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Just run out and do it. You don't even have to announce it. You just go do the thing. If you come back, and we go, hey, good to see you. Those Aussies know the winning lotto numbers, and they haven't been telling me. I'm very upset with the Aussies. It looks like such a beautiful country, filled with creatures and landscapes that are just designed to kill you. Would you like a spot of tea? Do they have tea in Australia? What's Australian for tea? Q. I don't know what that means. They're all criminals. They couldn't get them out of Scotland. We couldn't get them out of England. Sent them down to Australia in the penal colonies. Oh, sounds dirty even when you say it like that. You ever been to a penal colony? I only speak British and American. You're probably better off. One's more haughty than the other. And it depends on which part of America you're in. If you're down south, you develop a twang. Say something. Say something, American husband. American. Been a while for many a year. Spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Let's go to Target and get that Mountain Dew. That's kind of American. Everyone, I'm not a big Mountain Dew guy myself, but I do like my Sody Pop. I like my Coca-Cola. So if you're down south, you have a twang. If you're on the West Coast, dude, or if you're a chick, it's like, oh my God. You get up to Montana, everything goes longer. And then you go to the other end of the country, it kind of starts all over in Maine, and then you have your chowder. And you go south into Boston, and you start getting a little more, closer you get to New York City, you start getting more Italian. In which case you laughing at me, where you parking that car? Don't park that, you can't park that car there. Kilometers. Is it pronounced kilometers or kilometers? Well, I'm not sure if I know. Let's go to Target and get some dew. Yeah, see, that's the way they talk around here. Let's go to Target. Get some dew. What are you wearing? I'm wearing my kicks, man. I was playing an untuned guitar for like the first. You have $20? Do you know what you can get for $20? You can get a membership in the G-Force! Yay! Go convert that to YouTube money right now. Dollars. Now, if you're going to say it like an American, it's dollars. There are no R's. But the funny part is if you go to Australia, like most of the civilized speaking Australia, they don't use their R's either. Either. and then we can eat some Jello together. What's your favorite flavor Jello? I'm a lemon Jello guy myself. Nar, nar. What, my love of lemon Jello is wrong? Well, if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Together. Sorry. See, I don't even think those eyes should be in sorry. Together. Sorry. It kind of just draws. I'm in this weird state of mind right now. I don't know if you could tell from where you are. There's one time of the day, and it's now, where the eye of God likes to arc from way back there, and it goes all the way around, and then it starts looking at me through this window right here. You see that right there? That's the sun. I have blinds, I have stuff in front of it, but somehow the eye of God manages to get through and beam right into my frontal lobe, right into my cranium. It's very, it's a little disconcerting. It's like, yes, God, is there anything you would like? I just want to stare at you, Kevin. Okay, could you turn it down a notch? I'm sorry, it's the light of God. That's as bright as it's gonna get. I'm not dimming it on your account. I'm God. You can't force me to do anything. All right, yeah, God's gonna do what He wants to do. Yo, I'm too British for this. People are usually too drunk to articulate vowels or evacuate bowels. And consonant dynamics. I have incontinent dynamics. Does that count for anything? Counts for dirty underwear. You gross piggy piggy. She snorts like a pig, but she ports like a woman. Sweet. She snorts like a pig, but she porches like a woman. She's the queen of the barnyard. You know that I ain't fooling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to see the screw in. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Y'all should Google the Mighty Boosh. Yep, Steve Cutler. He's on the edge there. He knows what's cooking. Llamas with hats. Carl, why is there a man here with no hands? I have no idea what you mean. I am an upstanding member of society. Carl. Oh, do you know? Have you seen llamas with hats? Llamas with hats, Aspen? Of course she does. Oh, excuse me. And then there was something else that Sparky made me watch, and it was just as surreal and just bizarre. And I mean, I was suddenly amused. My crush forced me to watch it. Like, how did he force you? Was he like, if you don't watch this, I'm not gonna like you anymore? Or did he like hold your head? Did he do a Clockwork Orange, put like toothpicks, keep your eyes open? I'm very curious about this forcible assault to watch media, because I'm sure big pharma and big tech will learn a way of doing it anyway. How about drinking out of cups? Said he wouldn't talk to me till I watched it. Is that how it works? Neva! Neva! Welcome, Neva! Neva! Welcome, Neva! KVBL said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. Hello, KVBL. You're welcome. I hope I put another smile on your face. That's kind of what I try to do. See? No, Aspen, you're picking the fight now. You just started the fight right just there. You apologize for being in the wrong. Nah, I'll do it again, too. That's right, stand your ground. Never forget, he's got a wrench. What time is it in my country? It is 7:12 p.m. I don't know if you can tell. The sun, the last rays of the setting sun are shining upon my pee hole. Not my chair, not my problem. Well, what? You know, it's like, we want justice. You don't get justice. She's getting pardoned. Ghislaine Maxwell's getting pardoned. Just own it. Own it and move on. All of the survivors, notice my use of air quotes around the survivors of the horrific sextoning. They're going to have to, you're not getting your justice. There's no justice. There is acts of randomness. That's right. That's the way it runs. Once he became in charge, well, then he can do anything. He will never be prosecuted. He can just pardon who he likes and jail who he doesn't. That's the way they're doing it now. They're rounding up all the Democrats in Texas. Come on, let's get them damn Democrats. It's a first, it's like, this time it looks like a successful coup. Right. You know, whoever's got the gold is pretty much making the rules. The same as it ever was. See, teach me that song. I'm trying to think who the artist was. I can't think of it. But it's all cyclical. You know, and there's nothing, we're not going to be able to break the wheel. I don't own 3 dragons. Bro, today I have a boyfriend, and he is very love me. A, I didn't realize you were female. B, great. If that makes you happy, just make yourself happy. Don't expect others to make you happy. And you deserve to be loved. So, there. So, good for you. I hope your life gets better every day until the end. Someone gave me a Khaleesi and a couple of dragons. I could be someone. Hey, if someone gave me a Khaleesi and a couple of dragons, I might be able to get out of this place. I would be Steve, the singing dragon singer. Aspen is just lust. There's no, it doesn't come from the heart. It's just physical bias. I mean, have you met me? Dang. You got to earn the love part. That's with actions over the course of time. The lust part, that's the initial part. That's what you do to get my attention. That's like, I don't know, like they don't do it so much anymore, but when I was growing up, it was always the teenage girls who would come up in front of me. They'd put their arms together and squeeze their boobs together like that, and they go, "Hi, what's going on? Hello, look there, look," all the time. And of course, I'm just like, "Well, hello, look at that, hello." Had to rescue someone once, pull them out. "I'll save you. How many people are down there?" She's telling me all those times I dressed up as a doggy for you. Yeah, I was in heat. What did you expect? Where'd you do it? On the roof. And how did she like it? Rough. We can fit plenty of gals on the old dragon. Oh, no, you have to admit you have a heart before it can break. You broke mine when you said that Sparky did it better. And my heart tore asunder. Asunder. I'm going to say it. Asunder. Honey, well, I heard that you're leaving. Gonna leave me far behind. 'Cause now you found a new lover. You decided that I'm not your kind. So I pull your name out of my Rolodex. And I tore all your pictures in two. And I burned down the malt shop where we used to go. Just because it reminds me of you. That's right. You ain't gonna see me crying. I'm glad that you found somebody new. 'Cause I'd rather get 100,000 paper cuts on my face than to spend one more minute with you. Asunder don't even know her. It's all, you think it's all about you. I don't even know what you look like. I don't know what you look like. I don't know your loves. I don't know your... We're just casual acquaintances, Espen. I don't understand why you think it was, you know, I got a heart in here too. I'm nice-ish. It depends on who you talk to. Some people can't stand me, and I get it. Oh, all right, you talk to me. You see the mouth on her? Wow! 'Cause I'd rather spend eternity eating shards of broken glass. I'd rather rip out my intestines with a fork than watch you going out with other men. I'd rather slam my fingers in a door. Again and again and again and again and again. Yeah, I'll get it in time. Wales is like to the right of England. It's near England. If you're looking at it from a globe, I think it's to the right of England. Near the UK, the United Kingdoms. And I'm from Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of the United States. It's a beautiful 74-degree day out. Sun is shining, the sky is blue. And everyone's getting arrested. Luckily, I'm well protected in the quiet country. Is that an aspiration, Aspen? You want to leave Wales? Visit the world abroad? I'd like to visit the world, all right? Me either. I've never left Turkey. Where do you want to go? You got like a spot? It can't be my house. Everyone keeps asking to move into my house. No one's living in my house with me. I want to go to Jamaica. All right, Jamaica, we can make Jamaica happen. So long as you can smoke the green ganja, man. Go over to Steve Cutler Live's channel. He'll play a lot of Rastafarian music. That's very ganja. That's very Jamaican-esque, right? Kinda. I know a guy in Florida who's got an island. My uncle and friends. As a Jamaican, I'm offended by the fake accent you just did. Uh-oh. Aspen's offended. Go woof, Aspen. Go woof. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Leet dee 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 leet dee 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 dee. Little 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 little. Is there a meme? Wait, do you have a community tab? You don't have enough people to have a community tab, do you? Boy, I look terrible on shoulder like that. Yeah, you have a community tab. Put that meme in your community tab. Come on, Aspen, participate in the program. I want to see this meme. I don't know why I keep getting I keep getting that one Superman like errant strand of hair. Oh, stay on my head. Stay in place. I'm gonna have to gel it down. I'm gonna have to use a little aloe vera gel. You say jail? No, I said jail. KBBL is back. Oh, I owe you this from earlier, KBBL. So I'm doing now. Welcome everybody to this thing. Okay, so one person would like you better to drop your knees and dark like you want them, and the other person go woof arp. You know, we want it, and the first person would go now meow, come and get it. This is a meme. I missed the meme. Welcome everybody to this place. There we are. Welcome everybody to this place. You can pull up a chair, you can pull up my face. We got everything. The only thing that we lack is a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. When she's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Give her little bitty tits and a little bitty ass. A fucking machine that never runs out of gas. A body like nobody's ever seen before. She recently inherited a liquor store. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. We'll make her magic finger mama that can roll up my dues. The best of the West at cooking Chinese food. She doesn't like to shop and she doesn't wear clothes. She always compliments me on the size of my hose. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Make her 3 feet tall, and she'll stand about to here, about to there, with a flat bill on her head so I can rest my beer. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb, full of cum, a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. That was fun. I like that song. There you are, KBBL. That's from because you requested it earlier, and then everything went strange. I heard my calling. Heard my calling, that's the way it's gotta be. So yeah, how long am I even going? 43 minutes? Did you do it, Aspen? Did you post the meme? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. So I did it right this time. There's some other things I can do wrong, but I think I got that right. I mean, just call it a hunch. Are you have a mental illness? Is that to me? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, I do. Many of them, in fact. It's funny. I watched a comedian talking about autistic. Are you? No, never mind. I won't do the bit. It's all a big cry for attention. Stop it. We're all screwed up one way or the other. It doesn't matter what your label is. You gotta own it. You gotta deal with it. It's just the way it's gotta go. I have OKB, ADHD, and depression. Well, I have STDs, PDFs, I have ZIPs, and I'm affectionate. So there, who wins? We're fine. You made it here and you're operating some of the latest technology known to man. How bad could it be? You're not getting bombed. No one's hurting you. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Aspen, you still haven't woofed. Come on. But you are very young. Well, again, I asked you guys this question the other day, and you answered it well, actually. So, because I've repeated your answer. Your answer was because I have a positive energy, and that kind of makes you laugh and smile and makes things a little less depressive in your life. That's a good answer. Oh. And I'm sorry if you feel so much pressure being very young, but we're gonna all have to cope. Mother Nature supersedes the law of man. So therefore, we're going to have to deal with nature as best we can as we surf our way through our existence. You putting a label on it ain't going to help. In Aspen's case, woofing will definitely help her cause in regards to me. Good girl. Good girl. But that, see, I gotta tread carefully, because they're jokes. But I forget you guys are really young. You're smarter than, you're smarter than you give everyone credit for. I think I have bipolar, but life is good. and you can only aspire to fantastic, Aspen. See, I got 7 or 8 jokes back from the Saturday Night Live times that just would never fly. But they're funny. No, not biological. She's transmort. Like, this is one of those. Everyone has decided I am their creepy uncle, or drunken uncle. It's been creepy uncle, drunken uncle, and then there was another uncle, but. So yeah, everyone comes up with these names because I guess I remind everyone of an uncle. Bob is your uncle and Kevin is your uncle's uncle. It's funny, that's always just been the case. It's like, it doesn't matter how nice I am, I've always been the creepy uncle type. Me and Uncle play a special game every night. See, there it is. I don't make this stuff up. You were my smile, Uncle Bro. Well, I'm glad I can get a smile on your face. As long as I'm spreading a little happiness throughout the world, I think I'm doing the right thing. I gotta keep going with it. Even if it has a tint of, what's the word? Vulgarity. Everything I do has a hint of vulgarity. There's always that edge right there at the edge of everything I say. Where, did he mean to say that? Oh, he did. Oh, but he did it subtly. But it's cutting. Yeah, that was how it ran. Now that's funny though. Uncle, why is there a hole in my Nutella? Where have you been scooping from, honey? You don't want Nutella on your. Oh, God. Oh, don't be sorry. That's all right. Again, go look at my long form videos. You know, the horizontal ones that take a little time. And then write some comments down below on the ones you like so I can make more of them. That's my request of you. But go off, spread the joy, spread your laughs. Nutella, I won't tell her. Nutella, I won't tell her. Nutella, I won't tell her. Goodbye, chat and smile, Uncle. Goodbye, Neva. Neva, we will miss ya. I like how Aspen has turned everyone into a relative. Asher, you're Therian. So I'm doing the research on what Therian was, about how it's identifying with an animal, saying that their spirit speaks to you, or the animal itself kind of its spirit lives through you. Is that correct? Whereas a furry just dresses up for kicks and fur. Sister. Good, that's right. Hold the line, Asher. Can I click that link without getting a copyright strike? See, that's the thing. Once anything goes over my speakers, I've been really careful about that. Because, you know, those pennies that YouTube gives me, they do help. So I'm trying not to anger the YouTube gods too much. Doesn't matter what your actual gender is. You're my brother now. Yeah, it does. Can, I'm sure. All right. All right, let's take a look. Go to... Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to... Can I copy and paste that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Full house. All right. To his Jerry 2.0. Aspen, me too. And people are dancing and jamming. That's pretty cool. 7 hours ago? Well, I just subscribed. Take a look at that.
All you got to live for, what you left behind. Get yourself a powder charge, seal that silver line.
Well, the words, I don't care necessarily about the words. I care about what the actual biology. What does the DNA say? DNA is a thing, you know. It actually exists. If you look at my mother and then you look at me, you could see a family resemblance. If you look at pictures of my father and you look at me, you could see a family resemblance. I played with him a bunch before I moved west. I got some It's alright. That's the other reason, like, I need to, like, come down and hang out with you, Steve, so we can just, like, so we can talk, like, not on camera or not on the record or anything like that. There's lots I can learn from you, and I'm sure there's lots that we, like, there's never seems to be enough time at a gig, and you're always working real hard at a gig. You really, like, I used to be impressed back in the day, but now that I've actually been through the gambit a little bit, like, watching how much effort you put into putting your gigs and getting all the gigs, I mean, it's very commendable. All right, easy, Stevie. And it was a beautiful place. It was a beautiful gig. The video did good. I got the table. I saw that he had Creek there. I mean, but at some point, it's that face communication it's my learning style. I don't know, man. And I do want to integrate because I think we could do some funny stuff. I mean, I don't mind stepping into my old cameraman role here and there. But one of the things, a lot of therapy taught me this, is that I really do want to be on the camera more than behind it. And this channel has helped me do that to a degree, as I've refined my talents such as they are. Oh, yes. Oh, although I find him, I mean, he blazed a lot of trails. So I gotta give him credit for that. There we go. Yeah, based on the stuff that I would get from Singularity, I'm sure this is like poor man's, literally weed. What would you call something worse than we do? Scrub? Scruff? It's doing the job, but I'm not bowled over. Yes. See, but that's the thing. Even the kid who did the piano in between us, like I did anything. Who, the guy who played in between your 8-hour marathon. The fact that he could kind of get away with that, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, game on. We could definitely say some stuff. I hope we get to see him again. I hope I get to see him again. Well, Aspen, you do what you gotta do. Yeah, in regards to getting me sorted, I mean, a sort of a set list and a day to practice. Like I said, I'm gonna get the car, so I'll make sure I can get down there at least once so we can hang. Uncle, can I have a switch of that? It's not a. This is weedage. Marijuana is legal in the state that I'm in, and I'm not endorsing anything. YouTube censors. But it's really good. No. You have another four years to wait. Actually, I think it's 21, so you got 7 years to wait. Don't worry, it'll go by like that, though. Then you can have everything you want. Unless the world changes again and everything's made illegal again. Well, yeah, I'll get some cool shit. Also, beautiful waterfall and nature and junk. Anyway, I'm gonna go bye. I'll be back later or tomorrow. Okay. Good to see you. Oh wow, this is a hour-long gig. Next one is a smoker. Is it a banger? It's a banger. All right, I mean, if I can't get strikes for it, then I can sit back for a song. It's a banger. I'm gonna end up. You're gonna open my door. It's gonna be a policeman from Wales. Excuse me, what did you say? Are you talking? Who are you talking about? Aspen? Are you talking about someone playing? It was. It's just been. It's been so bizarre, and it was like this was never a thing until school let out this year, and then for some reason they just decided this is the place, and I'm like, all right, it's engagement, but when they just a lot of them. I was being completely obtuse. No, I just assume that they tell some of the truth some of the time, but they don't tell all the truth all the time. And after I saw them battling each other earlier, I was like, ugh, because you can tell, by mannerisms, you know what I mean, and by intensity. Because when you're young, you vibrate at a higher frequency anyway. And I mean, I don't know if I'm as mellow as, I think I was much more intense when I was younger. I think I've chilled out quite a bit. Surprisingly enough, I have less anger than I did. Well, I mean, there's one thing to turn it on, like if you're at a gig and there's a good audience. Oh. Well, that's between you and your lady. And if I ask questions, it'll just get me jealous. It's weird because I've been single for, I want to say 5 years now, 6 years now. And I was generally with someone almost all the time, and now I'm just kind of like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm glad that you found a good match. I'm happy for the people who find happiness around me. I'd like to see a happier world. Well, that right there is a song in and of itself. So yeah, I guess I'm doing that. What you said, Tuesday, Wednesdays? Let's scroll back. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Do you have gigs on either of those days next week? It's the crowd really comes up in the midsection. Yeah. No? And I wasn't lying. You're booking a lot. Like an impressive amount. I didn't realize you were going so many places and playing so many gigs. And the fact that you are managing to keep that ragtag band together, like I saw your last gig, that wasn't Brad drumming, that was somebody else, right? Different all the time. Uh, okay, well, are we looking at an afternoon on one of those days? No, Brad was the drummer. Okay. Your wife didn't hand over that often. And the lack of a hi hat threw me. Right? That's a hi hat. Crash cymbal. The lack of a crash cymbal threw me. Well, what's a hi hat? See, I am borderline musically retarded. Afternoon. Yeah, we'll turn that into a little. We'll turn that into a little adventure. He's working till then. My mom's birthday was Tuesday, but see, this is one of those things. Her birthday was actually Tuesday, but no one celebrated it on Tuesday. It's being celebrated on the Sunday. It's not the actual day. So that's Sunday. That doesn't affect me. Shit show Thursday night in Southbridge. They asked us to turn down like 5 times. Sometimes he just does bongo, djembe, tiny crash. Was wacky as fuck. Customers said we were amazing, and the bartender was a biatch. Will not return. What did they give you for the gig? And I assume, did you source that or did somebody else source it? Well, I was on the first stream for a while. I should see how Brad booked it. Because, I mean, just for you guys to get out there, it should probably be 100 for each musician. So I think a minimum of 300 for the gig. Like the quietest gig I've ever played. It should be. That implies it's not what it was. Right. But what was the truth? This is what I'm trying. It was not. Was this like state secrets? Is this from the FBI? Is there a top secret file on this one? To a place I will never probably play ever. Based on based on what you're saying alone. It sounds like John Selleck, the October gig, that's the first thing that like I'll actually be able to participate in. And we can actually have some fun. And when I talked to him last time, he said that he would be able to get some money to actually pay you guys rather than just the gift baskets. There was 200 in food, and they put the bill down as if to say, pay this. So like everyone got like $66 each in the dinner. See, what a shame. People are such. What are they? It's like we're paying you an exposure. Really? How much exposure you willing to give me? Because I'll be here every day. Yeah, that's. Yeah, see, that's. I mean, but I admire you for doing it. Did you hand out any cards? I think you got a couple bonus subs after that gig. So was that directly related? Does that show that I'm being observant? Are my questions decent questions? Hey, Moon the Wolf. Hello, Moon the Wolf. I do remember you. And if I remember correctly, last time I had mentioned the different metaphors that one might use for moon. Welcome back. Me and Steve were just talking about he played a terrible gig recently where that he's never going to return to, and then I started spitballing about there's a gig in October that I guess I'm welcome to join, and that's in Lebanon, Connecticut, and that's at Singularity Farms, and it was really it was a fun venue, and despite the fact that it'll be cold, I bet you that could be a lot of fun. So we were just kind of like talking. Earlier, I slammed the car door on my finger, and now I have a giant bruise under my fingernail, and it's really painful. I'm very sorry that happened to you. The moral of that story is slow down, because it's possible to kill yourself. I nearly ended my own life with a car door once. Had it hit the temple, I just would have gone down because I was moving too quick without looking. Take your time. See, that's one of the other things that, and I like Lebanon just because it's Lebanon. Because granted, they don't let me at the Renaissance Fair anymore, but and lights and mushrooms or whatever. Well, no mushrooms for me, but. But I got, like I said, I got the projector, and I think I might be able to. Well, you have a laptop. No, you don't. You said you use your phone. Still, we'll get something going. But yeah, I don't have an outcome dependency per se, but I certainly see possibilities there, and I think we could be really funny. I also have laptops. Carl! Well, good. Of Mac Design. Well, I'm sure if it's got HDMI out, then we're good. I was just thinking, hell, we could play our own YouTube videos in the background if we can get a signal. Isn't it nice that someone's appreciated? The fact that anyone gets applause nowadays. We can do many things. How does it sound third party? Because it's coming from my speaker through there back to you. Can you hear it, or is it not loud enough? I think someone's trying to get your attention, Steve. Hey! Mummy. I'm curious to see how this plays out. So it challenged his right for the love of his man. Put his hand for the gun that he couldn't help. You down in front. Answer him, Moon the Wolf. What's the damn question? What? It's so bizarre. Really? That's... You want to bag me for smoking? Guilty as charged. Want to write me a ticket? I'm not smoking one thing, I'm smoking multiple things. And then the moment I go off screen, I do anal bong rips. It's, I guess they call that, it's hash boofing. On the third IPA, eh? You're starting early. I should start early. You go to bed early too, and you gotta work tomorrow. You do the math. You know where I's at. By beer 3 with my IPA. 19.2 ounces and 8.2%. Some might actually say I'm what's legally known as discriminated against. SOB after 3 of the AM. Or after 3 of them. I could easily be discriminated against. I am just for the way I look. I don't know what I did, but people, hey, I'm too happy. There's something too happy about me. Jesus, Wolf. Mommy, ask the damn question. Remember, Steve's got a wrench.
I think this mic is sort of on the verge somewhere.
I'm not prompting him, Steve. I mean, you're seeing this with me? Crowd. That's quite the crowd. All right. Okay. Let's turn that down for a second. Maybe I should. Can I throw everything you know in love into the fire? Can I throw everything you know in love into the fire? Hey, chatty Cathys. Bunch of chatty Cathys. No, fire is not the answer. Forgiveness is. And love. Whatever. I don't know. I think we got to be adaptive. There's some part of like the despicable part of my brain that's going, well, sometimes fire might be the answer. You know, like, at some point, yes, maybe. John Lennon said that. Said, throw everything you love into the fire. I'm pretty sure John Lennon didn't say that, but I didn't know John Lennon, and you guys know his scriptures better than I do. I thought it was just like, you know, everybody, no. It was love one another, something. I was thinking it, bro. Fire. I watched the new King of the Hill, and every time, like every now and then, Hank will speak, and I just keep hearing Beavis. Oh, all right, Beavis. And I'm just like, and that brings it back. It was all right. It wasn't like, well, no, I know, obviously, but it was, I don't know, it was all right. I've watched a couple of them, but like, I haven't gotten a real laugh. I've gotten a real laugh from each South Park they've dropped, though. And metaphorically, I could masturbate to the Foundation series. I love the way that's been going. But that's not laughter. That's just good story. But it was like, I don't know, I was eating. I like to watch stuff while I'm eating. And so I'm just like, well, I haven't seen it. I put it on. I'm like, it's all right. Yeah, and they throw them in a little bit, but it just, I don't know. I think I might. South Park just might have spoiled me. Eating or smacking. I watched it twice today, Foundation, because I'm like, there's so much depth to it. And I'm just like, I want to, and I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. That was, especially the beginning, that was good writing. I was just like, what's going on? And you know what I mean? Putting the pieces together. But yeah, South Park made me laugh out loud in the most recent two episodes, but King of the Hill did not. Oh God. The thing is, Moon the Wolf, even if it seems like it's annoying, it's still engagement, and they have the chat count at the end of the stream. So I'm like, let them go. You know what I mean? It only means they're gonna send me out to more people. I think the first season of GOT was worth rewatching to fully grasp the concept. There you go. Yeah, if you go to the top of my channel, you'll see Steve's channel, or you can drop the link. Yeah, join his channel, Moon the Wolf. Can I drop the link? Let me see if I can drop the link. Sure I can. I have that capability. I just need the will to do so. Let's see. And copy. And paste. Bet. I think you should be able to click that. See? You're a man? Okay. I mean, why, something exposed that we shouldn't be seeing? Still, you still got to subscribe to his channel. You're not acting like a 49-year-old man at all. So, I mean, you do you. I'm pretty. What's the word? Satiated in the moment. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm kind of nirvana point. It's all right. Ain't. Excuse me, Cassie. I mean, ain't stunning, but it's a good moment. Gonna turn the AC off though. The sun went down. Yep. Cold quick. Good AC. Maybe get a little bit. All right, come back here.
Real cool chicks.
Hee hee.
Killed the lily, offered jewels to the sunset. No one is watching. A celebrity shoes. Wash your lonely feet in the river in the morning. Everything promised is delivered to you. Don't neglect to pick up what you're sharing is. All the winter birds are waiting home now. They never go and look around you. Something out there you haven't seen before now. When you're the one, you never get wet. And you keep on doing it, Larry.
that's a 4-piece, right? Keyboard, lead guitar, bass guitar, drums. Rhythm is- Cool. Yeah, how did he sound last time? Really? All right, go for it. I'm pretty sure he's walked away at this point. Or he's enjoying his sweet, sweet IPA. Hey, the closest I got to an IPA recently is I went to Sunnyside and I was like, this can't be the right price. They had a 6-pack of Blue Moon. I haven't had it in a while. I'm like, that's all right. And I asked him before I even picked it up. I go, is this the right price or is this in the wrong place? He goes, no, that's the right price. So I bring it up and he rings it up. He goes, oh no, I'm wrong. He goes, you still want it? I'm like, no. And that's like the closest to good beer that I was going to have. I have my typical swag in the fridge, though. You deserve a better buzz. Never, ever drink Blue Moon. Yeah, but when I do, it's like foo-foo. It's like with the piece of orange and all that stuff. I don't have any oranges anyway, so. Stick with me, Kevin. That will help you. You deserve a better beer. We should make a commercial. Send it to your guy, to whatever company makes that. Come on, we'll put together a commercial where you take me under your arm. You know what I mean? We'll get someone to film. We can get your wife to film. We'll put together a piece. We'll send it to that company. Go, hey, look, we need some sponsorship. Have I seen your meat butter commercial? No, link it. They're all clapping for me. You hear them? That's for me. That's not for what you're hearing back there. They're watching me through the window in my bedroom. They have spy glasses, paper towels, meat butter. It's so loud. All right, I have to shut my window. Oh, it's so quiet now. I mean, I'm glad everyone was having a good time. Okay.
Margarine and polystyrene foam? Move over, Twinkie. This may outlast you in the apocalyptic times. You can rely on old meat butter for your end times. Meat butter, not to be confused with ham that comes in a can. The best hams don't come in a can, and you need a plan in the apocalyptic times. That's where meat butter shines. Try meat butter from the makers of Spam. Your dog will thank you, or will they?
Meat butter. Meat butter is not for human consumption or animal consumption. Please do not, by any means, feed meat butter to anyone you know or ever will know. Meat butter is very harmful, toxic, and will cause death.
Yep, that's getting shared to X. It's still X, right? There we go. See if we can get a. There we are. Okay, and then close that out. And then go to there. Okay, so I think you heard me watch it. All right, now me, but in regards to this beer thing, I think we should play it straight. I think it should be like with the music in the background, like the almost that down, like that down home coming home sort of ding 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 ding. Kevin, what have you been drinking? That's terrible. Here, let's get you something real. Let's get you a real beer. What's a real beer, Mr. Cutler? Well, it's an IPA. Look at this. Would you like a little can of meat butter? Steve, I think he's drunk. Not at all. Although, I is out of drinky drink. No, I think we play that. It's like I think you could sell it. We can just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? With cutaways, we'll do some cutaways. And you can just like, oh, that's just not right. And I'll be like, I'll be crying in my beer. You know what I mean? He can come up behind me. He'll have like the two shot and be like, Kevin, no, come with me. We'll fix you right up. You know what I'm saying? And you cut to a wide, and you see you hold me by the shoulders, like walking me. Okay, let's go over here. And I don't know, and then we can cut to you plop me in a chair or on a couch or something like that, and then uh, and you just what, and I'll just sit there and go, I don't know where it starts. Like I'll overact for a little bit, and you stay right there. We'll fix you right up. Cut to uh, you pulling something out of the fridge, but we'll do it so the door opens, and from the fridge we'll like have a bright light in there, so it looks like like you're reaching into heaven, and you pull the can out, and you can do the, and then cut back to me on the couch, and then you know what I mean. So this is that's my pitch. How's my pitch, Steve? I identify as a chair. I identify as a woman's bicycle seat for very petite women. That's where they get you. Okay, that's it. It's 8:30. Generally, I have a rule, but you know what? I'm breaking the rule tonight because I've been streaming for 105 minutes. 105 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. I think I need a beer. Need a real beer. Gonna be hurting tomorrow. But maybe I'll be able to get myself somehow. I'm definitely hallucinating. I see 3 of yous. Not my chin, not my problem. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's not my stuff, and that's not your stuff, so we'll table that. And I'll put this back on. How many of these do I see? There's only the one in the middle. I know the answer to this one. Or he's the one. He's the one. Oh my God. Now watch. I'm going to make Steven cry. Right? That's worse than 2 girls, 1 cup right there. Don't open it. It's too late. There's one dude, one really terrible beer. Gross. There's not a single hop in there. There's only like the retarded cousin to a hop in there. That is not an actual beer. You want to start beef with someone? It's literally the not beer. They should do that. I got my handy dandy camera right here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go on wide. When you want to have a drink that's not refreshing at all, you want the not beer. Drink Natural Ice. I fart in the direction of that not beer. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. My beer actually has hops. You highfalutin aristocrat. How dare you? We at the so that crowd noise. And barley. What WTF is barley? Never heard of something so ridiculous. Barley? I thought you were talking about your cousin Barley. You're gonna realize that I was watching the past part of the video. I'm dumb. It just means you hit a button. We all make mistakies. It's the stuff you need to get the buzz. The barley. I'm sorry, I just passed the barley. Oh. Oh, I'm still passing the barley. Oh. But the barley. See, I think I'm funny. I'm gonna go past the barley. Oh God. Passed it right up to the hops. Is there an Epstein Island beer? It's like the freshest beer you're ever gonna get. Epstein Island's beer. Beer so fresh the hymen's still attached. Come on, that's funny stuff. Oh. This beer is a little underdeveloped. This beer is not appropriate. It's most certainly not appropriate. Epstein Island brand beer. Hops so fresh. They're calling for help. It's not a sophomore. See, I'm glad Aspen's gone. Oh, that's terrible. It's been such a bizarre summer. I mean, but my sub rate keeps going up, and it's been going up fast. And I'm hoping it keeps its momentum. It has been a very long stream. But it's because I've been listening to the music that you set me up with, and we've been talking. And even Moon the Wolf, Wolf the Moon, Moon the Wolf, has been relatively entertaining. And again, I know he's getting the engagement from all the Steve, mother, mom. So rock on. Do whatever you want in the text as far as I'm concerned. Do a lot of it. But like, I keep track of the numbers like this, right? Where I write down every day so I have a baseline. I picked up 27 subs in a week. And I'm not saying this the moment you go, well, that's not fair. Well, how come I'm not doing that? You have a girlfriend. You have a wife, whatever. Excuse me. Well, yeah. Endearing? Well, I guess that depends who you have to ask too. I know Doug Chapey never liked me. But he was a little testy to begin with. See, and that's the thing. If you give me a hand, if you can direct my unbridled superpower in a positive way that'll help us all, more power to you, man. I'm on board. He's in Connecticut. Not with me, but he's within an hour drive of me in Connecticut, which is in the upper northeast corner of the United States. Where are you from, Moon the Wolf? Tell us your basic information. We don't need your mailing address. Just like what state, how old are you? What brings you back to the stream, to Hound Steve? in a tiny 2-bedroom apartment. We have no space and also send space. Sure. Remember, I'm behind. New Hampshire. Oh, that's right. You're close. You're close by. You're in the same. You're in the same time zone. Yeah, that's a lot of people in a tight space. And the dog. And there's a cat there too. Oh boy, tight. But if it's getting you by, it is 8:42 p.m. where I am and where Steve is. Well, no, I am not. I do not have the perception of what you're dealing with. But I imagine it's got to be very uncomfortable. Living with that many people in such close quarters can be very trying, even when you care about them. But yeah, but that's family. I mean, that's kind of what that happens. Wonderful and terrible all at the same time. But they're your peeps. What are they getting you a month for a 2-bedroom down there? I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know the size, but. Hey, Moon the Wolf. If you're an 11-year-old female. All right. I don't know if you would technically be called a woman yet, because you still have a little maturing to do. Technically. I'm not holding it against you. It's funny because I don't know them, and I'm not there, but I still kind of have the you know what I mean? Because I get so frustrated when people are like, "I'll lead the charge." I don't know if you noticed that. Do you miss that? Did you miss that, Steve? I would always leading the charge with applause. Jesus, that's a loud audience. Now you're 46. I mean, I've always been pushing the party line, man. And when I say the party line, I mean our party. I've always tried to make it better. Like, I remember when we did that gig up in New Hampshire, and there was a couple, and they started fighting, and it was back. It was like when I first started hooking up with Stephanie, and we had driven up there, and this guy and this girl were like fighting like cats and dogs. We were like, hey, and they were like, mind your own business, like both of them. Like it was the weirdest thing, and we were like, all right, well, your business, your thing, but don't do it at a rain gig anyway. But I remembered that. I was like, that was so weird. 392. Moon of the Wolf has got a couple of hearts, it seems like. It makes you one of my people, so take a look. What did you see? 932. 11, yeah. Turn this up. That was a weird gig. But still, I mean, but the point being is that I've always kind of been like, all right, let's, pick up the energy. Let's try to. And the other, and the other one was, which one was Conaway the place with the train? Or was it one in Vermont? It was somewhere where Jan used to live. That was the weird one. The one with the train was the gig you guys played in the pub. You played indoors in the first night, and then you played outdoor in the back afterwards. And you did Willin' out in the back afterwards. But in the bar that first night, everyone was talking, so Jan pulled out a corpse to make the audience listen, and I was like, noted. Yeah, see, I get, it's a little fuzzy. And it works. Sometimes you gotta wake people up. They're so used to, and that was before cell phones. I mean, it's almost impossible to get people off those things. Like, they assume that musicians are the devices, you know what I mean? You can just ignore it and they're just going to do their thing and there's no interaction. Yeah, I remember that. That was Coast to Coast. I remember that part of the video. So weird, too. Clips of memory. Yep. Levitating the leaf. With your mystical powers. I should take a look at the version you got. Because I do have a way to digitize from VHS to digital now, which I hadn't had for the longest time. So I can recapture some of that stuff. Here we go. Some of it. I mean, the thing is remember, back in those days, I was shooting high 8, and most of those cameras aren't functional anymore. And the other stuff, the mini DV stuff, is the same sort of thing. But if you have an old VHS that's not too tattered, then we can capture from that. I mean, I get a few things. The AI editor. And boom! I haven't messed with AI editing yet. I've been doing all my editing old school manually. But I've been learning DaVinci Pro, like, really well. No, if you didn't get ignored, Moon the Wolf. You gotta ask the damn question. What, if he's actually bald? Are we still on that? Steve, are you actually bald? My God, man, what happened? Bug in the house! What did I post that was pretty good? That did pretty well. I got so many tabs open at this point. I just did it recently. Oh, the other dope song. That did 221 views so far. So that didn't do too bad for my channel. I mean, that's a pretty substantial view count for my channel. Wait, Jesus, try what? All right. Hey, Bug. I am actually bald since the incident. This band is fire. You hearing this? Jesus H. Christ on a tricycle. And I like eating rocks still. Well, I guess that if you can get them down, that'll help your digestion in the end. But kidney stones at the other end. I mean, like, come on. So yes, Moon the Wolf, your question was answered. All right, now, you're trying my patience a little bit. And I haven't had 3 beers with hops. I've had half a beer with half a hop, and I think there was a smell of a barley somewhere. Hey, Mimi Wunsch from Texas. How are you on this fine evening? Well, it's evening for me. You're a couple hours behind, so probably evening for you. Is that it? That was it? That was the gig? Listen to the whole thing. What was that? That was an hour and 15 minutes. We'll see what AI thinks about that after the fact. Anyway, meat butter, close that out. Drinking out of cups, watch that after I close the stream. I love the Moon Wolf person unconditionally. That said, what the F can I help you with? Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman, a girl I'd like to meet. Pretty woman. It's like life is great. Life is fantastic. Be grateful for the moments. I didn't realize the lag was that severe at this point. That's all right. I know if I can hold on for another hour, legendary Sparky will be back. And then he can actually entertain you guys with like some real talent. So there's that. Or I could take a sabbatical and then come back hammered. Because now that I've cracked now that I started, I'm on the train. Well, la 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 la. Yeah, that's all I got, man. But the thing is, it's funny because it's been like when I met you, I had a decent paying job, and then I was able to do the video and the photography back in the 2000s, and I was getting a lot of money. And then the cell phones came out, and everyone got a camera on their phone, and my photography business tanked because no one needed it anymore, because Uncle Phil was ready to do it with their camera, or so they suspected. So all of everything that was making me a living tanked. So then I started working at Mohegan Sun, dealing blackjack and roulette, and I was making bank again. And then 07, 08 hit. Steph left, and the bottom fell out of the housing market, and I haven't really fully recovered since then. And when I first met you, I was making 50G a year doing computer animation. But over the last decade, I've been living under the poverty line. And so I've been subsiding on natural ice, really bad marijuana, and rolling my own cigarettes. And it's been a roller coaster. There's got to be an upswing at some point. And it's nice to be appreciated thank you for saying that, because it's nice to know that someone appreciates the fact that I was there recording all the memories and putting the work in I was trying to help. I was trying to help all of them. Granted, it was more you and Jan that I tried to help, or that I was trying to help. I mean, I like Pomperion and Brenda and all that for a while. So that really, to me, that was kind of the golden period. It was that all night party at the first Rain Desert, second floor. That was kind of where it culminated, in my opinion. All these, time to time, Kevin G Nicholson may present views that are controversial in nature. These views do not necessarily represent the management, staff, or licensee of Kevin G Nicholson. We welcome and encourage opposing points of view. If you have a view or opinion you'd like to have aired, please contact GF else. With the groovy shit going forward, we are just getting started. I hope so. I mean, I got ideas. I got some know-how. I picked up a few tricks along the way that I think might be helpful. You should just reset to base and see how we can get. You should just reset to base. I don't understand reset to base. I would like to think so. But again, older being wiser, true wisdom is knowing I'm a dipshit. Every time I thought I nailed it with the Spotify thing. After I released those albums and I was starting to make money, I was like, wow, all right, I got this. And then they changed the rules. I'm like, fuck. It was crazy. I'm like, I'm back, baby. And he went, no. Oh. I know I should have known better. Oh, hey, Moon the Wolf's back. Hey. Yes, I had a meltdown. You missed it. And I still have that song that I haven't recorded that I showed you and one other person that I haven't shown anyone else. And I still have to, I mean, I want to release that version, but it's got to be at the end of the summer. It's probably going to be like, when does summer officially end? Is it in like September or October? I think it's the end of September. I think it's the end of like, I don't know. Let's ask the tube. Alexa, when is the end of summer?
In the Northern Hemisphere, the next autumnal equinox is on Monday, September 22nd, 2025.
So the 22nd. So that's pretty much. So I'm looking at releasing it the 23rd then. I giving up the thing. Well, I don't think we have to give up anything. We just have to make time to get stuff done. I think I met Derek once. He's been around quite a bit. Goatee, right? Kind of shorter. I almost take offense at that. What are you saying? It's not all about the gear, my friend. Well, I'm sure by now. I mean, this is hair dye. The shit fades out. I'm looking dusty. This is all an illusion. All righty then. You know, and that's good. A good enough time for me to take a sabbatical. All right, you. It was nice hanging out with you virtually and checking out some of that music and the meat butter thing. Steve is. It's been a pleasure, my friend. And with that, I think I'm gonna wave bye bye for a little bit. I'll be back probably in about an hour with the legendary Sparky. I'm gonna go continue to get lubricated and see where the night takes me.